Welcome to another episode of HauntsRUs, where we are haunted on Maine. I'm your host, Cheeb, and this is my Latina, queer, feminist podcast done by bad people. What a change of pace. Joining me tonight are my co-hosts, Thotty and Gato. Tell us about yourselves, ladies.
I'm Thotty, and I don't fucking like dolls.
You don't like dolls?
No, I hate dolls. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't even think of one. Something similar. Oh, okay. I got you. There's a spider on my... Oh my god. Hold on. Pause. 2 seconds. There's a spider. You... Oh my god. Lord have mercy. Jesus Christ.
Oh gosh.
Baby
my co-host got attacked by a spider on air.
No. Oh jeez. Bro, it came from... Okay. I'm Thotty and I just got attacked by a spider. It came down from the ceiling. Oh my god.
Shit, legit.
It was scary. It was like a little baby too. Oh my god.
That's spooky.
There's moms around.
You gotta find a mama. You gotta murk her, let her know it's my territory and piss on it or something.
Gotta fucking squish that bitch.
Exactly.
Okay.
And who are you, Gato?
Anyways, yeah, I'm Gato, and I'm honestly just booling, and yeah, man, I got Resident Evil 4 on PlayStation 2. So that's all I gotta say, man. Booling.
Alright, man, this is great.
Yay.
Resident Evil 4?
Yeah.
Or is that too high?
Nah.
Is that too recent? Anyways, today we're going to talk about one of my favorite movie franchises, Chucky. Child's Play 1. So you guys remember how old you were when you first watched this movie? Like, what's your history with it? Tell me.
I was like 2 weeks old. Or 2 weeks ago old. I was 24. I watched it 2 weeks ago.
You watched it 2 weeks ago?
Yep.
Well, it's on Hulu, and
Yeah,
it came out in the 80s, so like a lot of us didn't even exist yet. At least not physically.
It's just a glimmer in our parents' eyeballs.
We were in our past lives still.
Oh, okay. That's what we're prescribing to.
Gato, when did you watch Child's Play the first time?
I watched it, Child's Play for the first time, like officially, because I remember when I was a kid, I vaguely saw like a couple scenes of it. Like I remember, like that dude was holding like a knife and shit. But I was like maybe like 7 or 8, and I wasn't scared of him, but I just wasn't interested in it. Like I don't know, even at a young age, I thought of the concept of a killer doll. Like it just didn't. I don't know. It didn't intrigue me as much. I mean, it looked cool. Like when people cosplay it, it would look cool, but that's about it. I don't know. I got curly hair, and I always think to myself, maybe I could dye it like burgundy red. But then I think back at like how nah, I can't because of Chucky. So I kind of have beef with him, but it's all good.
You can't dye your hair because people will call you Chucky.
Yeah, like I thought it'd be cool, but then I think, nah, I'm gonna look like that little punk. I don't want to do that.
He's got straight
I don't
hair.
want to be associated.
Exactly.
I think they would sooner call you Carrot Head than Chucky.
Yeah, man.
That's true, Carrot.
Yeah,
Who is Carrot Head?
Who remembers Carrot Head these
Top.
days? That's a thing. So, you know, there's that too.
I don't know.
Yeah.
He's still in Vegas, apparently.
Hey.
Yeah, he's still in Vegas. I remember there was a poster for him the last time I went there.
Yeah, with his big old scary face. Pulled back eyebrows.
God dang.
Jesus.
Why do some white people just have red skin, man? What's up with that?
What's up with that? Why are you skin red, dog?
Why you skin red? Like, I thought y'all was supposed to be white. He's red. Oh god, I hope Noel edits that out. That's completely irrelevant to the subject.
Rolling his head like, what in the hell?
We're gonna lose our top demographic, red men.
Like, what is this shit? It's all good though. We add spice to it. We're Latinas. We season everything. You feel me?
It's okay. This is why this is the podcast by bad people.
Just because you're a
real change of pace.
Person.
No, it doesn't.
It does not. Here we are.
Speaking. Anyways, I remember watching the Chucky movies when I was relatively young. Like, I watched a lot of horror movies when I was relatively young. It's like, since my parents were like Mexican and they didn't have like a solid grasp on the language yet, like they really liked to like rent out, because when I was a kid, people still went to the video store and rented movies.
Yeah,
we would always rent out horror movies because like you don't need to know the language to know what's going on. You know, it's pretty easy to follow. It's just like, scary doll want to kill people. Yeah, that's cool. I get it.
Yeah, it's cool for my kids.
Parents, like that's what my parents were
some
like. I was
kids
just about to ask you. Like, they were like, oh, violence is fine as long as there's no sex.
Yeah.
And now,
yeah, pretty much.
Here I am.
And even then, it was just like, cover your eyes.
Yeah. It's like, we want to watch this movie, though.
Yeah. I'm going to watch this movie, though.
You can still hear the sounds, though. It's all freaky. I didn't like it. No.
I think there was this one time when they were watching The Ring, when they were just like, take your little brother outside, he's freaking out. Like, go ride bikes with him in the had to go ride bikes with him in the neighborhood.
Just a
no, but like, I've noticed like a lot of kids now are like super into horror movies. Remember like that, it was like a meme where it was like this little girl had like a nun themed birthday party.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, kids are like super into like horror movies, especially like Annabelle and stuff. Like, kids love The Conjuring shit, even though they shouldn't be watching it.
I think that's kind of always been the thing. I'm pretty sure that, at least, I feel like I've seen some interviews with like older people that would talk about how horror movies were like for kids, and that's why they're not seen as like a, what's it called? Like art. I saw some like documentaries about what is it called? Like special effects artists, and they were talking about how when they were kids, seeing horror movies was like for kids, and then I guess they were talking about like the change of industry and how like they went to go see a movie and it scared the shit out of them because people were just like, it's a spooky movie, it's fine, let little Timmy go.
Yeah, it's just a spooky movie.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Kids. All that to say is I think kids just like spooky things.
Yeah, kids do like spooky things. I think that's like the one point in life where you're like legit scared of monsters. Nowadays we're just like, well, I hope I don't get like interest charged on my credit card. I hope my bank account doesn't go into the negatives.
Oh god.
I hope my family doesn't face a sudden, like, there's a lot of things to be afraid of as an adult that have nothing to do with monsters. Yep. You gotta appreciate this time when you're like afraid of shit like that, because it ain't gonna last forever.
Exactly. Then you gotta pay bills and taxes and shit. Too.
Oh my God. Man. Yeah, man. Ghosts and goblins are like a relief. It's like, oh fuck, thank God. The ghosts were just messing with my bank account.
Yeah, I wish my only problem was Ghost. Oh, dude, my God.
Jesus.
But even Ghost gives you problems because it's just like, I can't fucking sell this house. Get out of here, Ghost.
Exactly.
I'm tired of y'all.
They can like mess with your sleep and it's like, dude, I got work tomorrow. Calm down. Why are you gonna be off doing possessive things at 3 a.m.? God damn. Do it at 3 p.m. when I'm at work. Please.
Do it while I'm at work. God damn. I have to get up in an hour for my 4 a.m. shift. What the fuck?
What in the
What the fuck?
And it's like, stop throwing shit in the kitchen. I have to clean it up. I don't have time for this.
See, that's what it is. It's scary because you didn't have to deal with it.
Oh my god. It's just
God.
like a really shitty roommate that you have to deal with and you can't get rid of.
Exactly. It's like, dude, come on, man. I just got done cleaning and you're throwing shit. Now I gotta pick up glass at midnight.
It's like, you're throwing my shoes at the door.
You just broke my
Stop
dishes.
it.
Did you buy them? I didn't think so. Stop doing that.
It's like, I only own 2 bowls, please.
That was my last bowl. How am I
got
supposed to
new
eat
door money?
breakfast tomorrow? What kind of shit is that?
Fucking ghosts.
Oh, man.
Acting like they pay rent and shit.
Anyway, I guess ghost is about the worst problem, one of the worst problems you could have as an adult. But a haunted doll, not so much. Maybe a little bit. There's like a really big market for like haunted dolls. People seem to like genuinely like them. Heck, I genuinely like it. That's why I started this podcast. So I can talk about the haunted ghost dolls and other things.
I love them honey ghosts, man.
I love them haunted ghost dolls.
All the kids that like were obsessed with horror just like grew up to be these haunted doll people.
Yeah, they just became us. Because, like, I did love haunted. I did like horror movies as a kid.
Oh, yeah, I love
but, like,
horror
I
movies.
always associate that with kind of kid stuff, which is wrong. Because, like, a lot of these movies are, like, fucking raunchy as hell, dude.
Oh yeah.
It's like, why did my parents let me watch that shit? I'm pretty sure we have, like, some viewers on this podcast that are kids. And I'm just like, stop it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's why that Five Nights at Freddy shit, like, was so popular. It was like,
Yeah.
It was kids. It was for kids. Shit blew up. It's in every single store. It's still at Hot Topic. I still see it.
Yeah, I still see kids with, like, t-shirts and stuff of, like, Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm like, good for them.
Yeah. Oh, I
That's
have a
the
Five
only
Nights at
time
Freddy
it-
water bottle, actually. I was into that shit for a
Oh,
while.
yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. Ain't no shame in that. Five Nights at Freddy's is cool.
It's a good water bottle.
Yeah. I'm gonna get rid of a perfectly good water bottle.
Right. Just because I look like a weeb, bitch? No. I pay money for that shit.
But speaking of dolls and toys, we all know that the Chucky dolls were based off of, like, the My Buddy dolls, or, like, the Cabbage Patch Kids. There seems to be, like, a lot of contention where it's just, like, actually, the director said that it was based off the Cabbage Patch Kids, and I'm just like, bitch, it's a My Buddy doll, shut the hell up.
Specifically, tension between me and Chibi.
Actually.
Yeah, no, because I'm just like, look, the director isn't the only one working on the project. He went to, like, his designer and, like, the movie prop people, and he was just like, give me a haunted doll for this little boy to be, for, like, this, that a little boy would carry. And they're just like, oh, you mean a My Buddy doll? It's like, yeah, a Cabbage Patch Kid doll.
Oh, that's just what it was. He was just out of touch.
Yeah, he just out of touch, man. Because the My Buddy doll came out, like, around the same time in the 80s. So, like, you can't expect, like, a full-grown man to, like, understand, like, what toys are popular at the time. Unlike me, I always know what the...
You're like, I know exactly
YouTube
what's out
keeps me
today.
updated. It's like, I know exactly what's out today, what's coming out, what's the hot shit for them kids.
The LOL dolls have peens. We know.
Yeah. I really wanted one. I can't seem to get my fucking hands on one.
I got one.
You got 2.
I got one.
Oh, I thought you got 2.
No, I wish I got 2. I only got one.
Oh, you should have gotten 2.
I know. Well, the boyfriend bought it for me, so I used my pretty princess points. He wasn't about to buy me 2.
You didn't have that many saved up yet.
No, I didn't. I'm a bitch.
I'm a bitch.
They're not exactly racking up. I just made him dinner that night. But anyway.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, but the My Buddy dolls, like, I looked them up online, and apparently, like, people who had the My Buddy dolls as a kid, like, look at them, like, pretty fondly, like, they like them.
They're cute.
You could read some stories on YouTube where people were just like, I had my Buddy doll and I loved it until I watched the Chucky movie. Then I was pretty sure it was gonna kill me.
Oh, no.
So I hung it from the ceiling, and then my grandma took it off of, like, the ceiling fan and put it on my bed.
Oh.
And then I was pretty sure it was haunted.
Jesus Christ. That's scary.
So, like, there's like a lot of My Buddy dolls that were abandoned shortly after the Chucky movie, because they're just like, ah, shit, man. Oh, shit. Yeah, but you can pick up a My...
I'm dying, hold on. I also started a... Oh, no. I'm not smoking anything. What?
Smoking on that loud pack.
But anyways...
I'm sorry. I gotta send you a video later, Gato. This is the funniest thing I've ever seen. Hold on. Anyway, sorry. So the My Buddy dolls.
So the My Buddy dolls will go for about, like, a used My Buddy doll will probably like cut you down like $30-$40 if it's still mint in box, or if it happens to be the black My Buddy dolls, which were a lot rarer. It's same with like the black Barbie dolls of like the 80s. Those like fetch a pretty penny because like they were rarer than like the other ones. So it's like the same idea, like the black Buddy dolls and like in-box Buddy dolls will fetch about $200 to $300, which I feel is like pretty standard for vintage toy collecting. So that's pretty cool. And the other thing that's like really cool about this movie when I rewatched it is like it has a lot of really cool special effects. Like it was like pretty like how do you say, advanced for its time.
Yeah.
Because the Chucky doll, they had a total of 3 animatronics that had like 3 animations that they were built for. There was the running Chucky, the tantrum, and like just standing Chucky. The thing that's really interesting about like the Chucky doll, I think the thing that most people remember is like its facial expressions, because they had like several versions of the doll, and if you rewatch the movie, you could like tell each one almost.
Yeah,
because it's like, before we find out that Chucky is like the killer, it's just like a regular ass doll with like the cute little like face expression, and then it starts getting like the ugly face with like the big brow. You know the one.
Yeah, with that strong brow.
Yeah, and then it gets like fucking ugly as hell. Yeah, but like what's really cool about that is that the facial expressions were achieved with like, I guess the 80s version of facial capture technology. So it was like a bunch of wires attached to like an actor's face, and like I didn't know that existed in the 80s, so that's like pretty neat.
That is pretty neat, man. I thought it was just a robot. But
yeah, I thought too that like Chucky was just a robot the entire time.
Yeah,
but like you could tell in like some scenes, especially when he's sitting, there's like the one. Anytime like he's sitting and there's something in the background, you could tell that's like the robot version, because like he moves and blinks his eyes. But anytime like an actor holds him, that's just like a regular doll. Because I always feel like when you see Chucky moving or like doing any animation, he's always like behind a wall or something that hides the wires. It's so fun to like watch the movies when like you know this sort of movie magic stuff. It's real neat.
It's really fun.
Yeah. And they also, because I was thinking about like the running animation, and I was just like, wait, but like the Toyota robots that they have now, like they can't even make those fuckers walk. Like, how did they make Chucky walk around? Right?
I could have sworn they just green screened out like a little thing on his back, no?
I don't think so, because I remember, because my parents used to take me to like Universal like every year or every other year, and they had like the Universal Studios like movie magic thing, and I remember one of the things they showed you was the Chucky that runs, It was like part of their show. Like they had like the animatronics of Chucky in front of you, and they would make like the Chucky like do a thing where he would like how do you say, pounce towards the audience. So he just like fucking wobble towards you.
No thanks.
It was really scary. I remember it was so cool to be able to see like the animatronics in action.
That's dope as fuck.
And I was and like, as I was watching it, I was thinking, like, did they really use, like, advanced-ass robot-walking technology for the entire film? And it's like, no, because they used little people, they used child actors. There's, like, some scenes where you could obviously tell it's, like, someone wearing, like, weird rubber gloves to, like, grab things. That's Chucky. And I was like, it looks like gross.
Yeah.
Gross.
Nasty as hands. Oh, yeah, actually, what's it called? Did you already say the fun fact? John Franklin was one of the actors that was in like a Chucky suit. And for those of you who don't know, John Franklin played the child preacher in Children of the Corn. So it's very exciting.
Oh, shit. I never watched Children of the Corn.
It's not that scary.
Yeah, I remember my mom watched it and she was like hella offended by it, but I didn't watch it with her.
Yeah, it's really it's kind of anti religion.
I figure.
Yeah, the best part is honestly John Franklin.
Yeah, I believe you.
Yeah, he does a good job. He does a really good job. He's a good actor. But yeah, he looks. I don't know if he's actually. I don't know if he's like a little person. That I was like, when I read that he was one of the actors in the suit, I was like, what? He's not that short. But I don't know, maybe he was a kid. I don't know, man.
Yeah, maybe he was relatively young, yeah.
But that's what it says in the IMDb. He was in it. It's fun, pedigree.
You know, IMDb never lies.
Nah, man, never lies. 100%, always true.
Yeah, man. Another interesting fact was that in the original script of the movie, Andy, which is the little boy that receives Chucky, was supposed to be the killer who used Chucky to, like, do his bidding. And, like, the narrative was that, like, for whatever reason, in this version, like, Chucky bleeds. Like, you shake him and he starts bleeding. You know, as they do sometimes. Yeah, sometimes dolls just bleed. We've established this on episode 1.
Yeah,
sometimes dolls just bleed. They got ones that bleed.
Darkness imprisoning me.
Yeah, but the plot was that, like, he mixed his own blood with the doll's blood and made him do the bidding and, like, kill his enemies.
It's pretty dope.
And, like, it had, like, a big overall theme of, like, consumerism and, like, marketing towards children. Bad. But it's,
kids don't deserve toys. What is this?
I mean, I don't think they deserve to be, like, heavily marketed to. Those bastards don't have any money. They don't know. Any money. It's being fucking annoying in the toy store. It's like, I can't.
I'm like, that's a fucking $40 thing. I can't buy that for you. For what? Man.
Yeah, another fun fact is that Chucky's full name is Charles Lee Ray, and it comes from the names of 3 notorious serial killers: Charles Manson, Lee Harvey Oswald, and James Earl Ray. So not fun.
That is fun. I don't know who James Earl Ray is, though. Who is that? What he do? Let's look it up.
I don't know. He clearly killed some people.
He killed somebody. He's famous enough to be part of the Chucky name. Did I cut off? I may
have. I'm taking a swig of water, folks.
Delicious sip.
Delicious.
It's turned into an ASMR channel. Let me go get my hot Cheetos.
My mukbang channel. and, like, if you like this podcast, if you like it, I don't know. I can't tell you how to feel.
Gets kind of rough sometimes.
It gets kind of rough sometimes. So chances are you probably really like dolls and collecting dolls. So where could I get a good Chucky doll? Well, right now, or in 2019, Spirit and Spencer stores have a Chucky doll that is available for about $90. the thing about like all of the Chucky dolls and collectibles is that they're marked for collectors and they have collector prices. So like right now the one that's at Spirit, because I haven't seen it yet. I've gone to like the Spirit store a couple of times and I've never seen the Chucky doll.
I didn't even know.
So like I bet like people. Yeah, me neither. I didn't know until I looked it up and I was just like, oh shit.
Like I knew Spencer's had it, but
now Spencer stopped producing the Chucky dolls after a while. Like all of the Spencer's Chucky dolls are like pretty sought after because they've been discontinued. So like if you have one of those, it's like considered like a really rare collectible. So you know.
Do you know why they were discontinued?
Tuck that boy in at night.
I said, do you know why they were discontinued?
I guess they just stopped making them. Sometimes they just stop making them. I guess like the popularity of like Chucky waned throughout the years. But I feel like every year, like, someone brings out, like, someone produces some Chucky merchandise.
Yeah.
Such as, like, NECA. NECA also this year released an action figure of Chucky. And, like, NECA is, it's pretty good. NECA, you could always see in, like, the collection. It used to be that it was, like, in the collector section of Toys R Us, but you could also find it in Walmart and Target. Mm-hmm. Like, by the video games, they always have, like, the collector section, and, like, NECA is always mixed in there. The biggest problem I have with, like, NECA products, and, like, its biggest known flaw, is that they break apart super easily, because, like, the paint is, like, put on, like, super thick.
Oh, ew. Man.
Yeah, like, the sculpting, and, like, the box art is always beautiful, but, like, it always just fucking falls apart on you.
I mean, I guess that's why you keep it in the box, but, like, I always think it's funny when, like, big companies make these shitty products, and, like, the little people, not little people, but, like, the small channels on YouTube are, like, amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Pay my bills.
They're amazing. Like, what is, well, I don't want to go on a big tangent about repaints, but, like, Hexian and Delightful and stuff, it's like, oh my god, look at those dolls, so pretty. And then the fucking LOL dolls that get how much money a year, like, their fucking eyebrows on their hair.
They're making bank.
Fucked
for
up
sure.
eyebrows. Yeah, they're making bank, and like quality went down, motherfuckers. Bitches. I want my good quality LOL dolls. Sorry, I went off on a tangent.
They're playline dolls, that's the thing. So, like, they're made kind of on the cheap and as fast as possible. Because they have to, like, get them out by the holiday season and stuff, you know?
Boo. I don't know that much about the doll industry. I just know that I like them.
Oh, doll industry's fucking cutthroat,
yeah,
bro.
Man. I think it's funny that you have, like, the inside. You're like, oh, this is the creator of this, and this is the creator of that. And this
I know,
is what's going
Cheeb,
on.
like,
And I'm just
she's, like, heavy breathing, dude.
Monster high pretty.
Yeah, man.
It's like, please, I have to document and spread rumors. I gotta do it.
I gotta tell everyone.
I gotta go on my anonymous image boards and just, like, see what bullshit people post. They're just like, hey guys, I work at Mattel. Here's some, like, really, really scandalous shit that isn't true. And I'm just like, I'm gonna write that shit down.
Write that down. Write that down.
Write that down. I gotta put it on my podcast. I haven't gone too heavy into, like, the stuff that I know about, like, the doll industry. Maybe some other day, because that's, like, some heavy research stuff. I just want to have fun.
Yeah, dude, you in deep. I think the whole podcast would just be you talking and us being quiet and listening, if that was the case. Like, oh.
That's no fun. That's no fun for me. I hate talking. Goddamn.
It's a good thing you wanted to make a podcast, Ed.
Yeah.
I hate talking. Don't talk to me. You want to talk for 2 hours about one thing?
I know, the duality of Chibi. It's like, no, I'm shy, but hey, let's talk about the little doll that kills people. I bet.
Those are my favorite. The ones that kill people.
They're the best ones.
Exactly. I always tripped out.
I wish I had one.
Like, I was tripped out. Like, dude, what are the chances of you, like, getting a doll like your mom just gives it to you and then like it just kills you and shit. Like it's crazy. It just kills everyone around you.
I know, you're single mother.
Right.
Oh, just like in the movie.
Yeah, exactly. Like you're just like, oh, I'm gonna get my kid.
That's the one thing I didn't like.
Why?
I feel like it kind of like, oh, I don't know, maybe I could be reading too much into it, but it's like, oh my god, she's a single mother. So in the new movies too, they're like not demonizing like single motherhood, but like it kind of felt like it's like, oh, this is partially her fault because she doesn't have time to look at her kids. It's like, how dare you? First of all, fuck you.
How
Second
dare
of
you?
all,
Shut up.
Yeah. You're kind of right. I was also a latchkey kid and I'm kind of fucked up.
But yeah, as I was saying about Chucky doll collectibles, yeah, there's the $90 one that's at like Spencer's and certain spirit stores right now. The thing that's really special about that one is that it comes in the replica box, the good guys box, like the bright yellow one, which I always think is cool. I always like it when they come in like the good guy box. This is like, now it's real.
Yeah.
It's like a prop now. I love it. Like you could like put that up anywhere and people are just like, oh shit, is that a Chucky doll? Let me look at your Chucky doll.
Yeah.
Like it's really one of like those statement pieces of like any doll collector's collection, or like even like people who just collect like Chucky dolls. Like if it's in the box, it's like a really big statement piece. Mm-hmm. Like I always love it when it has like the good guy box with like the illustrations of like the good guy, where he's like in the there's suspiciously one where he's holding a gun. Just
in the movie they have, don't they have
how
like
times have changed.
Don't they have like a bit showing the accessories in the movie where it's just like
in the movie, like if you look really closely as like the serial killer is going into the toy store, there's like a good guy accessory that's just like a machine gun. I'm just like, wow.
Yeah. Wow, prop for, oh my god. Yeah, they're supposed to be just like little baby friends. That's so weird. I mean, I guess kids play soldier, but me.
Yeah, I think now I start to see like less and less like action figures that have guns. It's like more superheroes, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like superheroes is like the big action figure thing. Like I don't see a lot of toy soldiers except for like generic store brand stuff. Like they'll always sell that, but like as like the big ticket items that kids want, I think it's mostly like cars and like superheroes these days.
And like thought babies.
I think the yeah,
thought babies.
So like are your thought babies. So yeah, guns have kind of fallen out of favor in like the toy market, I feel.
Yeah. Kids don't want to play with actual guns. Or I mean, there's kind of a reason they don't want to play with actual guns. Anyway. Womp womp. Do you think that they stopped selling the Chucky doll at Spencer's because he wasn't correct?
I remember the last time, I think it must have been like a couple of years ago, like I looked at like the Chucky dolls they had, because the reason I was saying that it's really special for them to be in the box is because like later versions, or for many years, Spencer's just like had them just wrapped in plastic and that's it. So you were really lucky to have one that came with a box, because after that they didn't put them in a box, they were just like wrapped in plastic. And yeah.
Okay. You know what I'm kind of surprised of, and I think Spencer's kind of missed the mark, or what's the word? Not missed the mark, but you know, they kind of
missed an opportunity.
Yes, there you go. They kind of missed an opportunity. You know how they sell dildos?
Yeah.
And you know how in Bride of Chucky we discover his parts work?
No, that was in Seed of... It's in Seed of Chucky.
Anyway, you know how in Seed of Chucky we discover that his parts work?
Yeah.
And it was sold at Spencer's?
He has working genitalia.
And Spencer's sells dildos. They missed an opportunity.
Bad. Bad joke. Bad.
You're bad.
Bad.
It's a good joke. That's why it didn't take off. That's why it failed.
That's why it
That's why they want. That's what the crowds wanted, and they didn't give it to him. I know that's what everyone on Tumblr wants.
Oh, we'll get into that a little bit later.
See, you sent me on a mission to find these things, and now you don't like my joke? How dare?
Maybe now, because I feel like everyone really likes how it... I don't want to use the word attractive. I'll just say how cutesy the new Chucky looks. He's got like bigger eyes. His hair is like more straight. He looks a little bit more presentable. Like you'd go out on a nice park date with this gentleman. Yeah. You know, hold his hand around the park. It's cool.
I think a lot of it is because of Mark Hamill and the way that he plays him. Because I remember like...
Is it Mark Hamill that plays him?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
It's the entire reason I even went.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, because I wasn't going to go because I was scared because I don't like dolls. Or I don't like haunted doll movies and stuff. They'd, like, always freak me out. But, yeah, it's Mark Hamill. And the way that he plays them is, like, really cute and sweet. So, even in the movie theater, I was like, oh, baby.
No. I haven't watched it. But I remember as I was watching the Child's Play 1, I was watching it with my little brother, and he was telling me how, like, the newer Chucky is all anime and, like, fuckable. He said the words fuckable. And I was just like, whoa there.
I mean...
He learned it from you. Okay.
He learned it from watching you.
I learned it from watching you.
Oh, my goodness. No, yeah, man. I mean, yeah. Your brother was ahead of his time. He's out here living in 3019. Oh, no. He was actually out there living in 2019.
He's 2008, and you're so 2008.
Oh.
No.
Classic.
Classic.
Iconic.
Nice.
Oh, man. And it's true, man. I see them on my Twitter feed. I see you. Chucky fuckers.
Dude, there's so many Chucky fuckers. Well, okay. They're all on Tumblr. We'll wait. But, you know, there's a lot mostly on Tumblr. I think they like the Mark Hamill voice acting. Because it is really cute. He's very sweet.
I thought the voice acting of, like, the old actor is really great.
Oh,
I
yeah,
really like his laugh. Yeah, he does, like, a great job as, like, Chucky. I love that, man.
Yeah. Wasn't he, like, supposed to not do it? Wasn't he just supposed to be the big baddie in the very beginning to kind of give context, and then they were going to do something else?
Yeah, he was voiced, I think, by a different person, but I forget the name. I remember it was, like, a female name. Was it like a girl that originally voiced Chucky before, like, they decided on... What was the name of the actor? Hold on, let me look at the name of the actor real quick. Brad Dourif. Brad Dourif is the man that voice acts Chucky. I think it was someone else, because I remember them mentioning it on the wiki that in, like, the original test screenings, the voice was different.
Yeah.
And then they put Brad Dourif on it. And I think Brad Dourif is great. I really love him. Like, his laugh is really iconic. Yeah. His yells, he's really good at yelling. Oh, man.
It's very good.
Oh, God, he's so fucking good.
He is very good.
I'd let him top me.
Oh, is that what it is?
Oh.
See, audience... You were saying when we first started talking about this that you would let one of the Chuckies top you, and I was like, what is your problem? But now that you mentioned that it's because of the voice actor, it's like, oh, okay. I see you now.
You've come over to my side.
Yeah, because Tiffany, though, ooh, beach.
I mean, Tiffany is fucking great. We all love her.
Queen. Adorable. Tiggle bitties. Love my big tittied goth girlfriend.
Yeah. And you believe Chucky gets to, like, live forever as a flesh doll and he gets a goth girlfriend? God damn.
What a lucky guy.
Chucky's living a better life than any of us right now. God damn.
Straight up. What did you say earlier? He's out in Tampa, Florida right now, not paying taxes.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing.
Oh, so before we started recording, Gato asked, "Is Chucky real?" And I'm just like, "What do you mean, is Chucky real?" And he was like, "Yeah, is he real?" It was just like, "Yeah, man, he's out living in Tampa, Florida. He's like living off the residuals of the movie, married to like his goth girlfriend, like evading taxes. Like he's doing great right now." Like, what? No, Chucky is not real.
His son. Oh no. He's retired in Tampa, Florida, though, because
Robert the Doll lives there, which people always correlate the story to Robert the Doll, to like the story of Chucky. And like there's like a lot of similarities because like the whole story is like is that like Chucky kills the babysitter, and then like the police are just like, "Why did Andy kill the fucking babysitter?" And Andy's just like, "No, man, Chucky did it." And they're just like, "This kid's fucking crazy."
I know.
And that's like pretty similar to like the Robert the Doll story, because like things would happen around the house, and like the boy who owned Robert the Doll would always be like, "Robert did it though," and he had kind of an unhealthy attachment to the doll. Like, I'm really looking forward to doing that episode. I'm sure like you guys will have a lot of fun with it.
I'm kind of scared.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I think Robert the Doll is like one of the more scarier ones, but like I'm like super excited. I had a dream where like Robert the Doll was like touring around the US to like different museums, and like he came to California, and I was like super excited to go see Robert the Doll, and like I kept trying to like navigate the museum to find him, but I couldn't find him no matter what. And I woke up before I could see Robert the Doll. So, like, I'm, like, super excited about Robert the Dollbert.
Tampa, Florida. Terrifying.
Man, I told my parents, I was just like, let's go to fucking Tampa, Florida for, like, the holidays to see the haunted doll. I was like, all the way to Tampa, Florida to see a fucking doll?
Dude.
I'm just like, I like it.
Scary. I don't know. Do you think he has Wi-Fi? Can he hear us? I hope not.
He lives in a museum. He has access to a lot of educational tools.
People be saying.
I'm sure he lives like a very pleasant life there. I'm sure if you're like you're a haunted doll and you end up at a museum, that's like the good end, right? Because like you always get to be around people, and like you don't get put in like a dark shelf somewhere, you know?
Just a clear shelf.
Yeah, just a clear shelf.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright,
Scary.
You guys want to go over the plot, or do you want to hear me talk more about the collectibles?
I mean, it's up to you, Ming. I do like talking about collectibles and thinking about a potential real doll Chucky.
No. Stop
They
it.
gotta, man.
Bad joke.
Dude, they gotta do a real doll Chucky.
Maybe a Tiffany.
No. Well, I mean, they would obviously do Tiffany before they would do Chucky. But, yeah. Who is it? Someone on Twitter was like, I can't wait until women get more involved in the making of sex dolls so we can have, like, the Shape of Water real dolls. Which...
Chill out.
Chill out. Extremely down. Please and thank you. I'm a monster fucker, dude. I'm sorry. You know this.
I know. And I agree with you. But our editor says we make too much sex jokes.
We do?
So.
Oh. Well.
We do.
Get over it, bitch.
Yeah, well.
Okay, anyway.
Our editor gives us a lot of notes that we don't follow.
It's like, please stop making vomit noises, and I continue. I'll give you a good one, Noelle. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, man. Let's talk about the movie.
Okay.
Yeah, so the general plot of like Chucky goes that there's this serial killer who's being chased by a detective, and like he gets cornered in like a toy shop, and in the toy shop he grabs a My Buddy doll, and like he does like a satanic ritual, and he transfers his soul into the doll, and that's how we get Chucky the doll. And like and for whatever reason, like the toy store explodes.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of unnecessary explosions.
Oh, yeah, like lightning hit it and it exploded.
Oh yeah, because he was doing the ritual, lightning hit, like fucking Frankenstein-esque.
What?
And that's how he transferred his soul into like the doll. Because this was the 80s, it was the Satanic Panic. That's what was scary then. Yeah, because the Cult of Chucky, I think it's just that he has like a malfunction, right?
Cult of Chucky? Oh, the newest Chucky. Yeah, it's just that he's like a. She means Child's Play 2019. Yeah, he's just like what is it? Like his programming is that he will do like anything to have fun with their kid. And what is it? They're watching a scary movie, and one of the friends of Andy like laughs at it and has fun watching this movie where someone gets stabbed, and they think it's funny. So he's like, aha, yes, this is what gets kids laughing, and this is what is fun. So he does that.
Oh, man, it's just a really big episode of Black Mirror.
Yeah, it is just a really big episode of Black Mirror.
Yeah, that's what my little brother was saying as I was watching the movie, because it's like a real popcorn flick. I really fucking love like Child's Play 1, because it's got like a lot of cool special effects, car chases, like it's I'm sorry.
It's good.
It's a very action-oriented movie, and it's really fun to watch.
It is. I like it a lot.
Yeah, so if you're like a big movie special and practical effects guy, rewatch the first Child's Play. It's so fun, dude.
It's really fun. And if you're 24, it's not as scary.
It's not as scary.
It's not. I was terrified.
I think
as a kid.
it's really fun. It's really fun to watch it as you're older and like you know about the animatronics and stuff, because like you'll always see that Chucky is like behind a wall when he animates or anything. She's like, that's the wires. That's the wires. They're hiding the wires.
I'm pretty sure I saw like a man's hand. Like, you know how in Jurassic Park, there's this one part where the raptor looks up and behind you can just see some man's hand touching the tail to move him up. I think something similar happened in Child's Play, because I feel like I saw someone's hand.
Yeah, making a movie is hard.
It's hard. You gotta like videotape
and
it.
like
You gotta do work and shit to make a movie. Oh no, go ahead.
Yeah, dude.
Gotta give people lunches. You gotta schedule that.
Oh man.
Give them a check.
The animatronic.
For their
You gotta
labor.
go by the.
Give them a check for
the
their labor.
animatronic shake.
I know that too, man.
Yeah, man.
Damn it, animatronic, damn Chucky, man. Damn.
You gotta pay people extra to be around a robot. They do have that though. Like if you're an actor and like you're covered in like in fog or like in blood or like water, like you get paid extra for that.
Why? Because you're uncomfortable?
Yeah, dude. You get to be uncomfortable for a little, because you're probably wearing it for hours on end. It's like, it's not like it's only like one shot and it's over, you know?
Fuck you.
Yeah, man.
I want to get paid for being uncomfortable at work. I don't get paid extra. You think I'm not covered in fucking caramel frappuccino dust? I am.
Every time the unicorn frap comes back, you have to get like an extra tax.
Dog.
Extra pay.
Anytime we come out with a new frappuccino, like I would prefer extra pay because people are wild. It's stupid. They want like 80 of them. They bring their entire family and they're like, we're gonna have 10 ventis. And can you put them all in tall cups?
It's like a holiday to them, you know? It's like a spiritual pilgrimage.
Fuck your holiday. Fuck your chicken strips. Oh, see, I remember this is why I wanted to be anonymous. They gon' get me, dog.
Anyways. Yeah, the following day, Widow Karen Barclay, which is the mom, played by Catherine Hicks, buys the doll from like a bum in like the back of her, what is it? She was like in a jewelry perfume store.
Oh yeah, she worked at like a Macy's.
Yeah, she was like at a Macy's.
Those Macy's.
Oh, she knows all about those Macy's girls, man. Big
Hey,
fan.
you know.
Yeah, she worked at like a Macy's in a mall or something like that, and it was in the back.
Yeah, I thought that was like really funny. She just like her scurried to the back to like buy a My Buddy doll from like some bum.
And her friend is like,
and then made it back in time to get scolded by her manager. Yeah. I don't know, man. It's Chicago.
Yeah,
the movie takes place in Chicago, so maybe things are different in Chicago. There's just like bums in the back of Macy's selling dolls.
I was gonna say, it was the 80s. Because you catch us doing shit like that. We can't even lean.
Oh, yeah, man.
Can't lean on nothing.
If you can lean, you can clean. Stop it!
I'm triggered. Please, stop. It hurts.
Yeah, so as the mom is like working her shift at Macy's, the manager comes up and is just like, actually, you can't come home for your son's birthday. We need coverage. And she's like, but I already asked for the day off. And he's just like, I don't care, man. PTO isn't instated into the law yet.
I was thinking that when I was watching it. I was like, bitch, what the fuck? You can go home whenever you want. What is this? We're spoiled.
Yeah. Yeah, so as a result, like, she brings home the toy, and I thought this scene was really cool, because, like, they actually commissioned, like, a little cartoon intro for, like, the My Buddy doll. I thought it looked super cute.
It was really cute.
I don't know. I thought that was, like, a really good touch to have, like, part of the cartoon on the TV as Andy was watching it, because Andy, the little boy, is, like, the biggest fucking My Buddy fanboy. Like, he's got the pajamas, he's got the jacket, he's got the shoes, he's got everything.
He's got the pajama shoes.
Yeah, he's got the pajama shoes. The shoes is really important.
Funny when they were like, what are you wearing? It's my buddy pajama shoes. I'm like, what are pajama shoes? Excuse me?
Excuse you?
They're creating new things.
It's fucking My Buddy Yeezys.
These are my buddy toilet paper. And my buddy... That little kid was so cute, though, actually.
Yeah, like...
That scene where he's like, I know who... And he takes, like, a breath. It's so cute.
He's so cute.
Little baby.
Yeah, the actor was super great.
Adorable.
And is it the same actor for all of the 3 Child's Play movies, or do they change him out?
I don't know that much. Y'all know that.
Alright. Well, my little brother was telling me that, like, Chucky follows him until he's, like, a fucking teenager in, like, military school.
Really?
Or in the military. Yeah.
Oh, that's where those fanfic... Okay. That makes more sense now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Dude, I told you I did research. I went in.
Oh. Alright, we'll go into that later. So, like, just keep tuning in and we'll talk about the fan fictions afterward. But first, you gotta know the story.
Sausage,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Cheeb. Like, I'm sick and tired of all the stupid things going on around here.
You know who my doll boyfriend is? It's Raggedy Andy from, like, the Raggedy Ann musical. He's adorable. I love him.
Very cute.
He's very cute. Raggedy Andy's adorable.
He's so disgruntled.
I know, I love it. He's so cute. Raggedy Andy is my boyfriend. He's my doll boyfriend. You guys have to get someone else.
I thought that Sock Monkey was your boyfriend.
I thought who?
Sock Monkey was your boyfriend.
Shh. Look, I'm allowed to find other dolls attractive.
Ain't no ring on this finger, bitch.
Ain't no ring on this finger yet. my little hand paw. Yeah, if you follow us on, like, Twitter and Instagram, we like to draw our dollsonas a lot. We're little rag dolls.
It's very fun.
They're very cute. I'm very proud of them.
Yeah, I like yours a lot.
Yeah, thanks. I like yours a lot.
Mine is slowly becoming,
I think you should have put...
hella thick.
Yeah, I've noticed that, especially in, like, the last episode, she's, like, hella wide compared to everyone else.
I just gave her big... You know what it was? I had it on my Tumblr. I saw, it was, like, a thrifted doll, and it was, like, thick. She was overstuffed. And I was like, that's mine. That's me now.
Yeah, I sent Thotty like an image because I really like following like thrift blogs. Like that's one of my guilty pleasures because people always post like weird haunted dolls that they found. And one of the ones that I sent Thotty was one that had like ridiculously huge hips for no reason. It was like, and then like I assume it was like so that it fills the shape of the dress, but it was a naked rag doll with just giant fucking hips. And I was just like, this you.
It is me.
Yeah.
And she was right. And I continued to make
She
legs
was right.
thicker and thicker and thicker.
So look closely at the, what is it called? The icon art?
Yeah.
What is it called on YouTube?
I think so. Right?
Yeah. The banner art?
I don't know. The one...
The video art. If you look at the video art, like, Thotty's ragdoll just keeps getting thicker and thicker. Soon she's just gonna fill up the whole screen.
Oh no, don't give him fanfiction. No. No. Excuse me. I do not consent to that. I do not like that. No. Do not make.
Draw the fan art.
No,
Draw
don't.
it now. Start drawing
DeviantArt,
inflation
you better not.
artists. I beg
I
of
swear to God, if I see this on DeviantArt, I'm taking y'all down. Don't you dare.
Excuse me, I'm kidding with this Dalsona.
Oh yeah.
You can't
That's
draw
discrimination.
art of this Dalsona because it's me.
I'm in this photo and I don't like it.
But anyways, Andy gets the My Buddy doll, and like the mom isn't able to stay and like celebrate his birthday, so he's being babysat by like one of her friends. And like the plot pretty much jump starts when like Chucky ends up killing the babysitter. So what happens is that like she sends Andy to bed, Andy goes to bed and like sleeps with the Chucky doll. And he's like, and he'll take, I think, did he tell, like, the babysitter, like, weird shit that, like, Chucky told him?
Yeah.
Or was that later
But
in the
no,
movie?
you're both. I think he was just saying that he wants to watch
I
the
remember.
news.
Yeah, he says Chucky wants to watch the news, and the babysitter's just like, go to bed.
I like how in the next scene when she's, like, pulling them to bed, she, like, the actress broke the doll. I don't know if she actually broke it, but like it looks like she broke it. The arm is like out of the socket.
There's like some scenes where they're like really rough with like the doll, because there's obviously like the soft version of the doll that doesn't have any animatronics, and they just like fucking ramble that shit around, just toss it.
So yes, the wall.
I'm just like, dude, bro, it's a prop. Calm down.
But you said.
What you said. It's like, please, some collector's gonna pay a lot of money for that doll. Treat it
Want
right.
to throw. No take, only throw.
It's like, I'm acting. Toss it. Ugh.
But yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, she puts him to bed.
And so, like, Andy is tucked into bed, and, like, the babysitter, like, goes into the kitchen and, like, starts washing dishes, and, like, she peeks into the living room, and there's Chucky watching the news about him. And she's just like, this is strange. What the hell? And she goes back to Andy, like, she starts scolding him. It's like, Andy, I told you to go to bed. Why are you playing tricks like this? You need to go to bed. And he's like, no, but Chucky got up, and he went to go watch the news. It was like, oh, this kid's fucking crazy. So he just, like, because, you know, kids do that.
Little weirdos.
Like, it's just kid behavior to, like, blame it on, like, the doll or the dog or whatever. She's just like, oh, whatever, just go to bed, Andy. And, like, she goes back to, like, minding her own business, but at this point she's a little bit suspect of the doll at this point.
Because it's fucking freaky.
And, yeah, it's kind of freaky.
Big ass doll.
Like, as you go out throughout the movie, it goes from, like, a normal looking doll to, like, really ugly. It's like a scale.
Yeah.
The longer the movie goes on, the uglier Chucky gets. It's good stuff.
Yeah, the more movies you watch, the uglier it gets, too. Gross.
So, like, after that, like, she obviously returns the doll back to Andy, but, like, as she's cleaning, she's hit in the face with a hammer by an unseen assailant and falls out the window to her death. And I really like this scene, because, like, you see, like, Chucky's little footsteps, and, like, him grabbing the hammer with his rubber actor hands. Yeah, it's fucking gross as hell.
Dude, they're gross. It, like...
And what I thought was like really funny, it's like, it's very obvious, because, like, the scene where, like, Chucky kills the babysitter is, like, it's this table in front of the like, whatever 2-3 story windows. So, like, what the actress does is like she falls back on the table, and then I guess she just jumps out of the window because there's nowhere near enough distance for her to, like, fall immediately to the window.
Like, hits her.
So you can, like, very obviously see her, like, jump in to get more distance to get out the window. Dude, it's great. I fucking love these movies.
Are funny.
Yeah.
Stay doing that shit. My favorite thing is when you can tell, like, you know, when someone gets shot in a movie and they, like, pull them back on a like a bungee thing. That's my favorite. When you can see, like, the actor go like, and get pulled back.
So then the mom comes back. And, like, there's all kinds of police in front of her apartment, and, like, her best friend just, like, jumped out the window, so she's pretty fucking shocked. So she goes into her apartment, and, like, the police are questioning Andy. And, like, at this point, the part about the shoes is really important, because they see little footsteps. And, like, the footsteps have, like, the little symbols that, like, his footsie pajamas have also. So the detective is just, like, implying that Andy killed the babysitter. And so she's just like, that's ridiculous. Get out of my freaking house. And that's where it all starts.
You know what? Actually, I just realized as you were saying that. I'm pretty sure Chucky and Andy don't have the same shoe size.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I was like, that's like...
It's like...
Wait a minute, hold on. You're a bad detective. Those are baby shoes.
Well, he's not gonna suspect the fucking doll,
he could suspect anything else. Like, oh, there's footprints on the thing. It's like, oh, well, maybe he was playing with it before she got killed and someone came in. I feel like, I don't know, it was kind of funny. Like, I feel like he immediately was like, ah, yes, the child did it.
Well, like, who else is in the house?
I don't know. Oh, no, because there was no sense of breaking in. I don't know. They could have let someone in. I don't know.
You don't know. It's a movie.
It's a movie. There's a lot of...
It's movie detective.
A movie detective. He not good. He gets stabbed by doll. Couldn't even throw it out the window. It's a doll, sir. Oh no, I had too much chicken nuggets.
No.
Sorry.
So, the next scene involves, like, Chucky telling Andy to, like, go to the train station so he could, like, meet a friend of his. And I think this must be, like, the first scene where we actually hear him talk to Andy, or is it later on?
It's later on. He, no, he takes him to the train station to go to a place to kill somebody. But he, like, whispers in his ear.
And it's cute, because he... Yeah, it's cute. Yeah, he just has him, like, near his ears, like, holding him. It's like, okay, Chucky. It's cool. He's such a cute actor. I love that kid.
It's adorable. Can you imagine being on the subway and you see a little kid dressed exactly like his
with
toy?
Like his... Oh!
I don't even like kids, and that's so cute.
It's so cute. I love him. Yeah, so no one's bothered by there being just a kid with like a doll on a school day. 80s. Wandering around with a doll, you know, it's Chicago. Everyone minds their own damn business.
See, they know. If they didn't, they would have got him bopped on the head by Chucky. Smart people. People would take the bus, subway.
Yeah. So what Chucky ends up doing, and, like, I'm a little bit fuzzy on the details because it's been like a couple of days since I watched the movie. But like he goes to like his buddy's house, who I think he's getting revenged on.
Yeah.
Or he's getting revenge on this guy.
He was.
And does he get a gun or does he just light a match?
I think he.
Does Chucky get gun?
Oh no. It was one or the other.
Because he sneaks into like an abandoned squatter's house where this guy's at, and he causes like a gas explosion.
I think.
But did he just like light a match, or did he like get a gun?
I think it was a gun.
Because I don't remember.
I think he got a gun.
I think it was a gun too.
I think Chucky got his gun. But yeah, he was the.
But he didn't keep it.
No, he did not. Surprisingly.
Yeah. Like,
there's a lot of like
a doll with a gun, just too powerful. We can't have that. He'll win every match.
There's a lot of like ways that Chucky kills people that I'm like, why didn't they do that again?
Yeah, because that's part of the fun is like the creative like kill count.
Yeah, it's
I feel like that's part of like. Yeah, I feel like that's always like the appeal with like horror movies is like having like the cool kill count or like the cool deaths.
Yeah, man, they made whole series out of it. The Saw series. That's all it is kill count.
Yeah, so after that, like, Andy is suspected of, like, murdering this random guy again. So he ends up at the psychiatric hospital where he keeps telling him, like, no, Chucky told me to do it. It's all Chucky did it. And, like, the psychiatrist is like, ma'am, your kid's crazy. and a murderer. Your kid is a murderer and he's crazy, bro.
I would suspect that the kid was just lying. As children do, you know? Sorry, I don't know why I'm nitpicking this movie as if it's... I'm like, cool. You know what I would do? I'm like, I don't know. Not be in a horror movie. Dumb bitch. Get killed
if
first,
I were
probably.
in a horror...
Slut.
If I were in a horror movie, I would simply not get killed.
I just would not be there, you know?
Yeah. I would be at work.
Too real.
So the next scene is the single mom. She's like at her apartment and she's just like kind of like distraught about everything, and like she sees the good guy box on the floor. Goodbye box is fucking huge, by the way. It's a big doll.
It's like half the size of that kid.
Yeah, it's the size of that kid almost. That's why they suspected him. That's what he gets for being such a big fan.
Poor baby. Little baby, he just wanted to run around in his shoes.
So like, oh, little baby.
Little baby sent from Jesus.
So yeah, she's like shaking the box and like trying to put it away, and like as she's like trying to fold or shake the box, the batteries fall out, which are like these huge chunky ass batteries too.
Them's fucking D batteries, boy.
Yeah, I don't even know what you call those big chunky batteries.
Big.
But that's when she realizes, holy shit, the doll's been moving by himself the entire time.
Dun, dun, dun.
And so she goes up to the doll, which is in the living room, on the couch, and, like, she picks it up, and she's just like, what the fuck are you? Talk. And he's just like, I'm Chucky. Do you want to play?
And she screams and she drops.
Just the usual bullshit.
You know.
And also, this single mom in Chicago manages to have an apartment with a nice fireplace, somehow. She just has a really nice apartment.
How do you have a fireplace?
Maybe it was different in the 80s. I don't know.
Apartment.
Yeah, she's got a really nice fireplace in the apartment. She's a single mom.
In the city, working at a Macy's.
Yeah.
She's not the manager.
She's making that commission,
See, that's what we've been saying. Remember we said... Oh, I don't know. I feel like we said on the last episode that, like, back in the day, you could... Oh, yeah. The very first episode, we were talking about how you can live in a fucking apartment just out of school by yourself.
Yeah.
Back in the 70s.
You just get a job right out of school, and I'm just like, damn, I wish that were me.
They're like, oh, she's down on her luck. She has roommates. It's like, nah, man, that's the life.
Ah, man, that's just how it
That's
is.
just how it
I wish I
be.
had that.
I wish I had
Yeah.
roommates that weren't my mother. That wasn't a family member.
Yeah, man. No, but it's normal for us because we're Mexican, so it's like a lot of people just like live with their parents until they get married. Like even my friends that are like professionals still live with their parents. They got fucking loans, dude.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, that's just how it is, man. There's no shame in
Nah,
that.
it's fine.
Ain't nothing wrong with
You
that.
got bills to pay, might as well.
Yeah. So anyways, the mom is like threatening to like burn Chucky, and that's when we start seeing like the action of Chucky. So he's just like flailing around, calling her a stupid bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that
Me too.
scene. And like he bites her, and that's when like Chucky turns from cute to ugly real fast. Because that's when they start using them animatronic face. Because, like, as I mentioned earlier, the facial expressions are done by, like, a face capturing rig, I suppose. I don't know if they had, like, the software yet, but it was wires attached to, like, a certain person's face.
Yeah.
So it's, like, 80s, like, face capturing stuff. So that's, like, really fun to learn, you know?
Yeah, it's like a face puppet.
So I don't know, I guess, yeah, that's always so cool. Special effects are cool, man.
Yeah, apparently the special effects art, I think, did we mention it? The special effects artist, like, Rick Baker was like, yo, check this kid out, though. Like, he was like, that's the one to watch. I forget what the other kid's name is, but Rick Baker said he was cool. Which is a big...
Rid Becker's...
Which is a big deal. He's the man.
He's the man,
Yeah, he's the man. He did the stuff for The Exorcist.
Oh, shit,
There
yeah?
you go, I got you. Hold on,
Cool.
here's some trivia for you. I fucking love special effects.
Yeah, man. Pull it
Let
up.
me pull it up. Watch, I get his name wrong. It's Rick Baker, right? But yeah, he did, I'm pretty sure he did the stuff for The Exorcist. He definitely did, you know that scene in, well, he did the whole thing, but, Interview with the Vampire, that scene where Lestat, like, disintegrates, and it's amazing?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, yeah. Yeah, there's, like, a lot of good, like, horror movie pedigree people, like, that were working on this film also. Which is really fun, because I feel like a lot of people see, like, horror movies as, like, a lower art form, which is, like, really unfair. It's, like, it takes, like, a lot of technical skill and, like, know-how to, like, make a cool, like, horror movie and have, like, cool effects. Because, like, what's one of the things that, like, people really love about horror movies is just, like, the practical effects.
We love those leather faces. Yeah, man, like, people are, they think that they can do it themselves, but I think anyone who's tried to do, like some kind of crazy thing for Halloween, and it came out terrible, like, you know it's hard.
Just like this podcast.
We're listening to my brother, and me, and are like, we could do that.
No. I've never listened to a single
Okay,
episode
well, I just, as an example, my brother, and me, one of the most popular podcasts, arguably the podcast that made podcasts popular, we could do that.
Mm-hmm. We could do that. And then it's just like, no, not at that caliber. Not yet.
Hold on, let me double check my trivia.
Your sources.
Just in case I'm wrong. Rick Baker, Interview with the Vampire. Oh, he did American Werewolf too. I forgot. Also very good.
Oh, dude, American Werewolf is great. I love the effects of that movie. It's very, like, off-putting.
You're welcome.
Oh, I love
Yeah,
it.
man, Rick Baker.
Where, like, the part where, like, the skin stretches out and, like, the fucking wolf claws come out. Oh, good stuff. Good shit. Oh. Oh, gosh.
Good as shit. Let me see, hold on.
I'm sure that awakened a lot of kids.
No, yeah, I think that's a lot of people. Who was it? My sister, I think, wanted to get into special effects because of horror movies and the like.
Mm-hmm. Shit's fucking rad, bro.
It is really rad.
I love watching this shit.
Oh my god, why can't I check the source? I'm scared. I want it to be right. What if I'm wrong? They'll tell me.
It's okay, baby. Take your
Tell me in
time.
the comments. Best Rick Baker. Oh, he did.
Oh, Gato, are you still online?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I haven't heard from you.
No.
I'm just like, oh shit, this
No,
shit.
I'm on. No, my neck kind of hurts, so I just lay my head down
She's
for a
just
bit.
listening to the story.
It's okay.
That's okay. Chime in whenever you
Yeah,
feel
no,
like
but I like listening to y'all.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, we're putting her
I
to
know,
sleep.
baby, go nap.
Baby, go nappy.
Yeah, one of my good friends listens to the podcast. She says she really likes it. She puts it on to like go to sleep,
Aw.
and I'm just like, I love you. Yeah, we have fun. We have some fans.
Hell
Like
yeah.
we keep calling the podcast terrible, but like we genuinely love doing
We have
this.
delinquent. We love you.
We have fun.
Delinquent. We love you.
Delinquent.
I'm gonna send her some stickers. How do I send her stickers? I love that
Delinquent, if you're
bitch.
listening.
Yeah,
Hey.
What's your address?
we love you.
Hey, leave it in the comments. Thank you.
Your mom's credit card number. Ah, fuck. Okay, well, I guess they'll tell me if I'm wrong. Hey, comment section, tell me if I was wrong about Rick Baker being the special effects artist for Interview with a Vampire. I feel like he was, or at least part of it. He
I hope he was, because this is because I really like the special effects in this movie.
Yeah, all this, I feel like every movie that you're like, damn, those special effects though, he's a part of it. He was in but he did the special effects for Nutty Professor too.
Nutty
Yes,
Professor.
bitch. That looks like they made him look like 8 different people. They did so good. My favorite thing, you know what? It's, oh my god. Let me tell you, you've unlocked. My favorite thing about the Nutty Professor, like the fat suits, is that the mom has like, what is it? She has like, her neck is like shiny. It's my favorite. Like,
She's like, just like in real life.
exactly. Anyone who has fat relatives, they know you have the marks on your neck and you have the shinies. It's great. Ah, it's so good.
That's real attention to
It
detail.
is though. The
It's like you could really tell in the fat rolls.
the artistry. It is. I'm an artiste, you guys. Okay, I know that. I like these things. It's fun. Oh, and he did the Planet of the Apes.
I gotta
stuff as
rewatch
well.
the Nutty Professor now. What was that?
Oh, and he did the stuff for Planet of the Apes, the Tim Burton version.
Oh, I like
Yeah,
that
man.
one.
Oh wait,
That one's alright.
Did he do It's Alive? Oh my god, I will die if he did It's Alive. For I love horror movies. Sorry. There was this movie called It's Alive. It was not good. And I don't think a lot of people know about it. Like, I found it at Big Lots in like the DVD section.
At Big Lots. That's even better than the dollar store if you find it at Big Lots. Oh my god, I love Big Lots.
I found it in the bin, and it was like, me and my sister were like, we want to watch a scary movie that we'd never seen before. So we were at Big Lots and we're like, let's check out the movies. Why not? And there was this gem called It's Alive in there, and it's like one of my favorite horror movies. It's really bad, but I love it. And there's a second one.
Does it got dolls in it? If it's got dolls, we
I
can
know
talk
it doesn't
about
have dolls in it.
Oh,
It has babies though.
Can't talk about it.
Disgusting.
It's got babies. We can talk about
Disgusting,
it.
deformed babies.
Oh, I love it when it's scary babies in a horror
It's
movie.
like, it's basically, what is it? It's basically like Eraserhead, but bad. So like the whole thing is that they're like, it's all about like being scared of parenthood, basically.
Oh yeah. Oh, that sounds terrible.
is.
I love it.
It's so bad.
It's just a shitty Rosemary's Baby.
Is oh my god, that is so exciting. I can't believe dude, he did the design for the fucking crazy baby. It basically just looks like a baby with hydrocephalus, quite honestly. But you know, that's fun. That's a new little tidbit that I just learned. Okay, cool. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, the next scene of the movie, like, the mom goes up to the detective and she's like, dude, Andy's telling the truth. I just got bit by the doll. Look at my bite mark.
My baby bite mark.
And he's just like, all right there, lady, I think you need to take a rest. And he's just like, fine, if you won't help me, I'll just help myself. And so she goes to, like, the sketchy part of town to, like, meet back with, like, the bum that sold her the doll. And, like, she's like, hey, man, can you tell me more about, like, where you got the doll and everything? And he's just like, I'll tell you more about something.
Dude.
And,
Watching that as a...
There's, like, a short...
Watching that as a 24-year-old, I'm like, man, why horror movies gotta be so fucking sexist? There was no What was the reason? There was no reason.
Yeah. He tries to sexually assault her, but the detective comes just in time and, like, saves her.
Because of course.
Yeah, Captain Save-A-Ho.
Because of course they have to save her from being raped. Or excuse me. Of course they have to save her from being sexually assaulted. Like, ugh. It's sexist. It's fine.
So at that point, yeah, this is my queer feminist.
Yeah, we're feminists over here.
Latina podcast.
I mean, it's not a lie.
Made by bad people. It's not a lie, really.
I feel like when we say that, we sound that like we're being sarcastic.
We're making a joke, but it's actually true.
We just thought it was funny. Because when you say it, it makes us sound like good people.
We're not. They listen to the... We're kind of rude. No, we're nice. We just say weird shit.
We try to make jokes and it doesn't work out. Oh my goodness.
We're just try hard. It's
okay.
fine.
You know, just
it's fine. We're having fun.
It's a little funny that she thought that showing the detective her bite marks would make him think that it was actually the doll. Like, your kid could have bit you.
Mm-hmm. Your psycho kid probably
child.
bit you.
So silly.
Yeah. So at this point, they get the information that that was the doll that was at like the burnt down. That was at the burnt down toy store where he killed like the original serial killer. And the detective's like, "No, I killed that guy. Like, there's no way that he's in the fucking doll. That's some crazy talk you just told me right there."
Oh my god! Finally, a police officer that admits that they killed someone. Whoa!
Whoa! Well, he didn't get in trouble for it.
God damn it!
Ugh. I mean, different circumstances. Different circumstances.
He was an actual.
Want to look, yeah. So, anyways, the next scene is like, I think one of the scenes that like really stuck with me as a kid. The next scene is like the detective is like driving back home from the night, and he's got like Chucky in the back seat. He's just like, "Oh, this freaking doll." I don't know why he's not in the evidence room yet. You would have thought, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. No, he's in the back of a.
Because it's like, if there's blood on the doll, it's evidence that Andy held him. Anyways.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah. So he has Chucky in the back seat, and at this point he has his knife, which he uses to like stab the back seat of like the detective's car. Yeah, so he's like stabbing the back, and he's just like, whoa, trying to like get away from it. That scene stuck with me as a kid because I was always afraid that shit was gonna happen to me.
I'm sorry, what was the noise that he made?
What? That's not important. Yeah.
He went, oof.
Oof. And then he died.
Yeah, man, that's just scary. Like, as it is, I don't know every single horror movie that has something with, like, oh, they look in the rearview mirror and there's something in the back seat. I can't.
Yeah. Oh, that always gets me. There's like someone in the back seat.
It's the worst because that shit actually happens. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's scary. I always check the back windows. I'm like, no. Anyone who gets their windows tinted is stupid. You can't see the killer in your back seat if your windows are tinted. You can't see him. What are you doing?
Don't get your windows tinted. Stop it. It's dangerous for multiple reasons.
It's dangerous. Yeah, I remember hearing this story where it was like this woman was like driving down the road and like the car behind her kept putting his highlights on. Is it called the highlights? The fog lights?
Yeah, the high beams.
Yeah, he kept putting the high beams up, and like she was getting like really annoyed and like really scared. She's like, why does this guy keep following me? And why does this guy keep putting his high beams on? And like she eventually like pulls over to see what this guy's problem is, and the guy's like, you need to get out of the car right now. What? Like, I was shining the high beams because there's someone in the back of the car with a knife, and every time I put my high beams on, he would duck down.
Bitch, fuck you.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Yeah, that's like a really, I don't know like where it came from. That's just one of those like really cool urban legends that gets passed around. God, I fucking love
that.
Urban legends. Send us your urban legends.
I am also very scared now. I'm like,
yeah,
is that what's happening? Because people just drive around with their high beams nowadays. At least in Southern California, no one knows how to fucking drive.
Dude, drivers in California are fucking savage.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, when you were like, we're coming down, I was like, fuck. Fun times. You're gonna have to deal with the fucking traffic.
Dude, yeah, people here drive like fucking madmen.
Do.
And like,
they have places to go.
The thing that's weird is like I went to visit some cousins in like North Carolina, and like the highways are like super clean. There ain't no fucking traffic there. Everyone stays in their lane. I'm just like, what is this? Where am I?
LA, we got trash. We got dead animals. Got some shit that fell off the back of a truck.
You got like a fast lane that you have to charge for.
Oh,
I'm just like, what type of fucking dystopian is this shit?
She just learned about fast track. It's so funny. Yeah, man, fast track is a scam. It doesn't work. Because everyone uses it. Everyone who needs to commute like at 4:30 in the morning, they all use it. So there's traffic on the fast track.
It doesn't even matter.
Man.
In the end, it doesn't even matter.
We're getting real into the lore of Southern California.
One thing, you don't know why. Doesn't even notice how hard you try. Keep that in mind.
Oh God.
I designed this rhyme to
Oh no.
That.
Oh no. Oh. SoCal natives, the 91.
So anyways,
am I
after
right?
that, what was that?
I said SoCal natives, the 91. Am I right? Hey.
Oh God, traffic is the real horror.
I mean, yeah, that's like, I feel like that's the number one reason why Southern California people die. It's the fucking traffic.
God, it's so fucking true, man. Traffic turns you into a fucking bad person.
It
dude.
does. Ooh. Anyway, Chucky.
Yeah, Chucky. Yeah, after that scene, like, he flips over his car and it explodes. So there's a lot of explosions in this movie. I like it a lot. Yeah, and it's like a whole chase, because he's like swerving the car, and like you see him like knock over the fruit stands in the middle of the night.
Sorry, I was taking a sip.
Yeah, you know how it is.
I was just trying not to spit on my microphone.
And then at that point, he's convinced Chucky real.
Yeah. Now that I saw him in the backseat of my car and he stabbed me. All right, okay.
Chucky real.
Damn. Oh, shit.
Yeah, and he met... voodoo. Hold on, let me read my notes.
Yeah, he met the voodoo guy. His name is Dr.
Yeah, he crashes the car and it sets on fire. And, like, the detective manages to shoot Chucky, and Chucky starts bleeding. He attains damage. Because this is the thing dolls do. They bleed. We've established this.
He took damage.
Sometimes dolls bleed. He took damage. Yeah. And so, like, after that scene, he just scurries away.
Oh, yeah, he does scurry.
Little Chucky feet.
He really does scurry, though. He doesn't run. He just goes like a little... He's like...
Yeah. Yeah, so at this point, the next scene takes place at, like, a voodoo doctor? A voodoo priest? Yeah, a voodoo instructor. That's what the notes say. Yeah,
Chucky visits a voodoo instructor at his place, and I really like the how do you say, the background scenery in that one, because there's like a lot of paper mache Mexican dolls in like the voodoo man's house, and there's like a lot of dolls like nailed to the wall and stuff. I really like the how do you say,
the set dressing.
I really like the set dressing of like the voodoo instructor's house.
Yeah. It looks nice.
Yeah, so Chucky goes up to the voodoo instructor and he's just like, what the hell? Why aren't I immortal? Like, why do I feel pain? He's just like, the longer you're... Yeah, he's like, he's having a sweat.
What the... Jesus.
Yeah.
As we all would.
Yeah, he calls him an abomination and everything.
Yes. Poignant.
Yeah, but he says that the longer he stays in the doll's body, the more human he becomes. So, like, he'll develop organs and working genitalia and everything. Yeah, so that's the Chucky canon.
That's what... Okay, I was gonna say...
Yeah, so the Chucky canon is that, like, since he's been in, like, the body long enough, he has, like... He's a living doll. He has organs and flesh and everything. Living doll.
No, he's a real doll.
Stop it. Kids are gonna look up what that is.
Don't look it up. Stop it. Get some help. Why are kids watching
and he
our
tells
show?
him,
get out of here.
well, you know, I used to watch a lot of inappropriate stuff as a kid, such as horror movies.
I mean, I guess.
So yeah, it's a completely reasonable assumption to come to.
Well.
Gosh, there's some things that, like, now as an adult, I'm just like, man, I wish I didn't watch that as a kid.
Yeah.
But, you know, you kind of don't think about that until you're older. So maybe when they get older, they're just like, man, I wish I didn't listen to that podcast.
I wish I didn't find out what a real doll was so early on.
But anyways, so the voodoo instructor tells him that, like, the only way to, like, get out of that body is that if he possesses the body of, like, the first person he revealed himself to, and that's Andy. So that's why we have, like, 2 other movies where he's still pursuing Andy. Like, they're dating.
They are dating, though. OTP.
They are dating.
They are dating, though. What are you talking about? It's canon. Just kidding, guys. I totally forgot about the fan fiction. Until right this second.
Yeah, there's, like, a really cool scene in this spot where, like, he has, like, a voodoo doll in his hand and he starts, like, breaking the bones and it breaks the bones of the instructor. Dude, I fucking love that scene.
Really good.
It's good shit.
It's really good shit.
Yeah.
I like that bit. I think, never mind. Enough horror movie, like, YouTube videos are like, why would you have that? Because he wants it. Because he likes dolls.
Yeah, because it's fucking fun. Shut up. Yeah, I don't like reviews like that nitpick it.
Sorry.
Yeah, but you're allowed to.
Okay.
Because we're not reviewing the movie, we're just talking about it. We're not reviewers. We already said we like the movie.
Yeah, I love the movie. It's great.
Yeah, I love this movie,
I had a good time.
Yeah, so then the detective and the single mom end up at the voodoo instructor's house also, and he tells them that, like, at this point, Chucky's heart is, like, fully human, so he's vulnerable to any fatal injury, so at this point, they can kill Chucky.
He's killable. Gotta get him at his weak point.
So they're just like, we about to kill a doll.
About to stab these meats. About to end this man's whole career.
End this man's whole career. And he didn't.
Nope. He went to make 1, 2, 3, 4, like 8 more movies.
Yeah, man, and they're all great. I hope they make more Chucky movies.
Yeah, me too.
So that way I have time to buy more collectibles, because they came out when I was a kid and I don't have fucking $90 to spend on a doll. My mom's not gonna buy it for me.
She's not gonna buy an ugly doll for me.
I'm not gonna buy. Mom isn't gonna buy me the ugly Chucky doll at Spencer's.
The anatomically
yeah,
correct
I
one.
remember. I should ask that. Do any of you who like collect Chuckies, is he anatomically correct, or do the LOL boys have that and not the Chucky doll?
Dude, I will
You
be
know?
very disappointed if... Oh my god. Right? I'd be so disappointed.
I don't think they went that
It's
deep into
part of the
detail.
lore,
Plus, I think a
though.
lot of them. It's part of the lore.
It is. These aren't for children, they're for adults. Give them a fucking dick, dog. Please. I want to see. I want to see. Oh, wow. You know what I just
Yeah,
noticed?
I think.
And I think is a fun, actually, thing. I mean, we can cut it out or whatnot, but the eyelashes on the Chucky doll aren't, like, on the lids. They're on the crease.
Oh yeah, but they're not rooted, are they? They're just painted on.
No, yeah, they're just painted on, like, at the crease. I'm assuming so when he looks straight on, it looks like he has lashes, but it's kind of funny looking.
Yeah, I really like his face. He's got like the freckles and the cute button nose.
yeah.
Like My Buddy doll is genuinely a cute doll, and I actually really want one.
It is really cute.
But like right now, I don't have any space in my collection because they usually come in like fuck huge.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, they usually. I mean, there's smaller Chucky dolls that you could collect.
Oh, the Chucky dolls.
Right now around the holiday season, there's like some Chucky plushies and like claw machines, but they're not good quality.
Nah.
I still want one though, but I haven't been able to win them.
Yeah, especially the new Chucky. Well, no, that's not true. I wish that they had made the newer Chucky a little bit cuter.
People say he was cute. My little brother said he was cute, so
I mean, he's cute-ish. I feel like his face is a little too square, but I guess it's just personal preference. The way that people draw him is super cute. I gotta show you this one, actually.
I'll
send it to you right now. Look at this bitch. This is what I want it to look like. Boop. Bam. Okay. Or I guess I should have put it on the Discord.
Where did you send it?
Send it to your actual cell phone.
Hold on, let me check my cell phone. My actual cell phone.
Because we have each other's numbers.
Oh yeah.
Look at how cute. Adorable.
Where was I? What were we talking about?
Oh shit, my bad. What were you talking about?
Oh yeah, we were talking about how he's got that's canon that he has human parts now. But so now that Chucky knows that he has to like get into the body of Andy because they're dating.
Oh my god.
He needs to get inside of Andy.
Gotta get inside.
Yeah.
He tops.
At this point, since they're just like, Andy's a crazy little psycho kid. He's like at a psychiatric hospital, and like he breaks in, and like you could very obviously tell that it's like an actor like in the windowsill walking around.
Yeah.
Dude, I love it. Yeah, and like the death scene for the doctor is like pretty gruesome.
Yeah.
Like Chucky kills the doctor with like an electroshock machine. And like it's pretty gruesome. He's like, is it like a thing that he puts on his head?
Wait, what?
Where the way Chucky kills the psychiatrist in this scene.
Oh, the psychiatrist. Oh.
Yeah, because he like electrifies him to death.
Yeah, he puts him in one of the like the electrotherapy things and he kills him. That's fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then he knocks Yeah, Andy knocks Chucky unconscious with a baseball bat. No, wait, Chucky knocks Andy unconscious with a baseball bat, and like Chucky prepares to possess him, but then the mom and detective like come in to stop the process, and like Chucky like fucking pounces on the detective and starts slashing his leg before the mom intervenes and tosses the doll into the fireplace.
That's my favorite
that
bit.
part's always the coolest.
That's
Yeah.
my favorite bit.
Yeah, because, like, I really like charred, burned Chucky. I thought that was the scariest part of the film.
Yeah, he's terrifying.
Yeah, so they do end up putting Chucky in the fireplace. Finally. In her very nice apartment fireplace.
That's
Good for her.
somehow. Well, I guess she was on the
Good
top
for
floor,
her.
wasn't she?
Maybe. I think something like that.
They thought about it a little bit. They were like, we can't have her on the bottom floor. Burn the whole fucking place to the ground.
Yeah, we forgot to mention that, like, Chucky does escape, like, the hospital. And that's how he ends up at, like, the house where he gets burned. All right, let me start over.
Okay. Take two.
Take two. So, Chucky manages to escape after, like, slashing at the detective's legs a bit. And there's this scene that I really like. It's like Chucky's on like the little elevator to the apartment, and like this elderly couple walks in, and the lady's like, "Oh, some kid lost their doll in here," and the grandpa's just like, "That's one fucking ugly doll." Oh no, the grandpa's like, "Just leave it alone. It's none of our business." And then like they get to their floor, and like the grandma turns around and she's just like, "That's a really ugly doll, though." And then as the elevator goes up, Chucky goes, "Fuck you." I love that scene.
So silly.
Oh, I love it.
You're so sassy.
I'm ugly and I'm proud.
See? All these ugly men with their beautiful goth girlfriends.
Look, Bride of Chucky. Chucky is like the best version. I fucking love that
good.
one. He's got like the cool scars and shit. I love
dope.
it. Yeah, I love that part. Oh god, I hope we end up talking about Bride of Chucky. That's my favorite Chucky movie.
I haven't seen it.
I think it's mostly because of Tiffany.
Yeah.
I really love her and her voice actress.
Love her. She's yes.
I love her.
I love her. I love her so much. I've had a crush on her since I was like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
man, I still put like leather jackets over dresses because of her, dude.
Oh my god, I've been a crush on her forever, but I don't remember her name. But she was in Liar Liar, and I was like, oh my god.
Mm-hmm. So at that point, that's where we get the final showdown where the mom manages to get Chucky in the fireplace. And that's where we get like the version of the doll where he's all like black and charred.
Oof.
He's got like the one eyeball and the
scariest one.
teeth showing. Yeah, I think that's the thing about Chucky that makes
Yeah.
him off-putting is that he's got fucking
Get them
teeth.
teeth out of here.
Yeah, that's the scariest part about him. He's got fucking teeth.
Don't put teeth on dolls. It's scary. Yeah. It's... Never mind. I'm thinking about it too much. I was like, wait, he wouldn't have teeth. Because, like, you could see it through, like, his cheek, right? They, like, gave him the burns as if he was an actual person.
Yeah, because at this point he has like
Yeah.
mostly human parts, so he would have teeth.
I don't think he
How's he
eat.
gonna eat? How's he
I
gonna
don't
eat?
think he munch. Seen him fuck. I
Never
ain't seen him
Chucky
eat. Not
eat.
never. That bit. I haven't seen that movie, but I've seen that scene, and it's really funny. It's a little funny that she's like, "Do you have a rubber?" And he's like, "Bitch, I'm all rubber." And then in the next movie, they get a son.
No, but they inseminated like another woman with like the turkey baster.
never
That's how
mind.
they got
so
the
her
son.
part, that's rude, sexist. Her parts don't
Yeah.
work. She's been in the doll forever. Sexism.
Yeah.
Rude.
Why can't Tiffany get pregnant?
I don't know
I've gotta
anything about the
rewatch
movie. I'm just speculating.
That's where we get the iconic charred Chucky, which I think is also one of the coolest versions. That's definitely the part I remember most as a kid, is
Yeah.
watching that scene and like being really scared. And then there's like another like iconic scene where like the detective's partner is just like, fucking haunted doll, stupid. And then he comes out of like the air vent and like starts choking him. That part fucking scared me as a kid.
Yeah,
bro.
I don't like that charred bit. Even as a 24-year-old lady, that shit still scared me. I was like, oh my god, he is walking right to. I think it's not only the charred face, but like the way that the actor, I'm assuming, is like walking towards Andy. Scary. Oh, I don't like it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's a good movie.
Yeah, so that's the movie.
Me too.
It's a good movie. I love that movie.
Oh.
Tell us about the fan fiction. Tell us about its legacy.
Well, the fan fiction is mostly about like the newer one because he's cute and he has anime eyes. Yeah, but a lot of people ship like they either ship the Andy with Chucky, or they ship both Chuckies like together.
Oh, I've seen that. It's always like Bride of Chucky.
Yeah, it's always
Chucky
like Bride
too,
of Chucky.
Like they always ship him with like Bride of Chucky.
Yeah, it's always like the freaky
scars.
one with like with the new anime boy. I'm actually looking right here at some fan art. Listen, yes is Candy's killer. You did good art on Tumblr here, but it's really funny. It is really good.
I've seen her art.
However,
it's really good.
It's really funny to see like new Chucky giving the fucking fuck me eyes. Look at these shiny blue eyes. He's giving the fuck me eyes.
Oh boy. Tell us more.
Sorry, I love it. It's so funny. It's a little bit out of character, I would say. Because most people are like, no.
That doesn't matter.
No. I mean, out of character, like,
Get out of
for
here.
this fandom. Because, like, it looks like a lot of the appeal is, like, is that the new Chucky is, like, a soft boy. He's so nice.
Cool. I can vibe with that.
He's like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just a baby. Which he is just a baby. Which is like, guys, Tumblr, why you do this to me? Like, I love Tumblr and I love the fandoms on Tumblr. And like, for most of the part, I'm like, who cares? Like, it's art. It's fine. But quit making sexy new Chucky. It's weird. He's an actual child. Please.
He's got like
He's not a 40-year-old man,
bro.
Not the new one.
I mean, actually, the new Chucky isn't a 40-year-old man.
The older Chucky,
the old Chucky
the old Chucky, like I kind of get. Like in the canon, he fucks. Yeah, in the canon, he
had a wife and a kid.
But like the newer Chucky is like kind of just an actual like baby robot that gains sentience. So I'm like, please stop making him sexy. I don't like it. I'm extremely uncomfortable.
Just like, this is weird. Yeah, and people have like headcanons. I thought I saw one where it's just like Andy's mom gets a new boyfriend and Andy and like Chucky are just like, don't like this guy.
I
just
like that shit,
cute
though.
AUs like that.
I love shit like that.
Yeah, I kind of like it though, because like it's like the original script where like Andy's the one that like initiates the murder. So that I think there's like a lot of things you could like branch out with that idea.
Yeah,
like
I
there's
think
still juice in this franchise. We can still
I really
milk this
think
out.
that they could.
Give
I
me
feel
more
like they kind of
merch,
missed,
please.
like again, I feel like they kind of missed the mark on like the newer one, but I do like the idea that that it's not like a fucking 40-year-old serial killer in it. It's just like, I don't know, I like robots. So like it's just a robot that doesn't understand something. It's like, wow.
Yeah, robots are cute.
Robot. Yeah.
Please, Figma,
Please.
make an articulated Chucky doll. Tamashi Nations, please. My
You need the
superior
new Chucky doll.
Japanese.
I'm surprised they don't. He
Toy
has like these big
companies.
anime eyes. He's so cute.
Yeah, he is very popular in Japan now, because like right now in like Universal Studios Japan, there's the Cult of Chucky promotion with like the Hello
He's
Kitty.
so cute.
They're so cute. I love, because it's like, it's Hello Kitty dressed up as like Bride of Chucky, so she's got like all the scarring. You get like donuts of like Chucky,
Man,
Chucky
Japan,
Hello Kitty,
like,
and like the
they're
merch, and I'm just like, ah,
they're on the next level with
I want
merch.
to be in
They
Japan.
have so much good shit, like with everything.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, dude, I don't know. In the Chucky franchise, do you ever? You see Andy as like an adult, right? Well, no, but I mean, I know he's
Andy is not
but I
an
mean,
adult.
you know how he stays with him as he stays.
Hey, he stays until
Okay,
I
teenage.
think he's like a teenager or young adult. We'll have to rewatch them.
Because a lot of these fan fiction, there's not. I know. I went like deep dive. I tried. I went on Archive of Our Own, and there wasn't anything, and I was very mad about it. But it's all on Tumblr. They ship. Yeah, man, it's alive and well for the
Tumblr's
horror
still
community.
alive. Thank God.
They ship like a really
It sure
like
is.
gruff and
God bless.
kind of hot version of Andy, like as an adult, with the with the older Chucky, and I can get down with that.
Where he keeps Chucky in like adulthood, just like
Stop.
Robert the doll.
It is.
Yeah. I think Gato fell asleep again. I know. We love her. She just has to remember to turn off her audio.
Oh, dude, it's okay.
It's
Fucking
that
love
time.
Tumblr, dude. All this fan art. I feel like it was a lot easier to be like, oh, this is what's happening in the fan art. But I love this shit. Like, I can low-key get behind this. I was watching all these and I'm like, oh, he's a soft boy. I like all the ones where he's nice to Andy. Yeah.
Yeah, I like those ones too. I think that's the one
Yeah.
that people like gravitate towards. Is just like
That
those
is the
favors
ship.
for Andy,
That
because
is
that's the ship.
Yeah. I don't
That's
don't
the ship.
condone the sexual ones with the new Child's Play, but I do like where they're friends, and it's really cute where they're friends because you're just best friends. You know what it was? You haven't seen the new one, right? Okay, well there's this bit because he's
No,
a
not yet.
malfunctioning, because kind of the same thing in the actual movie or in the new movie, where the mom is a single mom and she gets the doll from like kind of suspect what's it called, suspect resources, but it's just like what was it, she works for like a Walmart type of thing, and she gets it from the back and it's broken, or like someone returns it was defective, and she's like, hey, let me get at that. The part that made everyone like the new Chucky and see him as a little soft boy, because he's defective, I guess in the programming of like the actual toy, it's supposed to be that like he gives them the, I don't know, their science book when they go to school. But because he's malfunctioning, he's like, here's your science book, Andy, and it's like a roll of toilet paper. His little baby.
Aww.
He is. He's
just
trying
trying
his
his
best.
best,
He
bro.
just wants to make you happy. Oh, sweet boy. That's what it is. I
That's
think
where
they
it
turn
is, man.
they turn the new Chucky into Andy from the original Child's Play, where he's just so cute.
Yeah, the original script.
Oh.
Does it have like a big message about like anti-consumerism?
No, it's more like a big
towards
episode
children?
of Black Mirror where they're like, phone bad. Phone bad. It's a boomer comic.
Phone bad.
Phone bad. No phone. Got to get off a phone. I don't know. I thought it was a little funny. It wasn't good, I wouldn't say, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I wish I saw it. Came out in like the fucking summer, didn't it?
Right?
Yeah. How was I supposed to know? I don't go out. Yeah, I don't watch anywhere near as like much shows and movies as I used to as like a teenager. It's like I don't know what's going on. I'm turning into boomer.
You're at work. You man, chilling at work.
Yeah, man, I'm chilling.
But yeah, no, it wasn't very good.
Yeah, would you say you're like a fan of the ship now?
I mean, it's hard not to get into the ships when they have such nice art, you know. They got
chemistry, man.
Cute. I think he's cute. I don't think that I'm I'm not into it like I'm into like what is it? Psylink. Yeah. No. Sidon X-Link. Thank you very much. Okay. Get Zelda out of here.
Okay.
If Zelda's in it, she's in a gay ship.
Okay.
No, yeah. I don't actively seek it out.
I forgot. I did it. I did the big gamerson. I called Link Zelda.
Oh my god. You did do the big gamerson.
Oh my god, I'm gonna lose subscribers.
I thought you played Breath of the Wild. They call him Link. No,
I did.
It's fun, man, but this this fandom has some cringy stuff on here. You know that that picture of a gerbil eating a banana? You know how they always put it in size different ships? They're like, let's do it for this ship. And I'm like, please stop. This is a 14-year-old boy. I don't enjoy this. Please. Stop. Dislike. Dude, yeah, it's like weird. Boy. But I mean, a lot of these people are the same people that like ship South Park stuff, which I also don't like. But what I'm saying is that they're like 15. They're youngins. At least I'm hoping that they're youngins, because I don't like, stop it. Please stop. Please stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It always feels awkward when you like outgrow your ships. It's just like, yo, this is weird now. What am I doing? Especially in shows where they're just adults, but they call themselves 14.
My Lord Jesus. Should I send you some of the cringy stuff? I hate it. Okay, well, here's one.
Describe it to me.
It's Andy. I could have sworn it was a 14-year-old one, but it looks like a hot 14-year-old. Yeah. Let's just say he's an adult.
He's an adult.
He looks like he's 17. And we got a nice little doll here. He's gross. He's undressed and he's making the egg yow face. What is it called? Ehiago. He's making one of them faces. It's called hentai. Thank you very much. It's
and it's art.
No. Disagree. Get it out of here. No, just kidding. Oh my god.
Describe this image to me and our beautiful listeners.
You just gotta look up Child's Play. Wait, favorite part about this whole ship is that it's called Candy. Yeah.
Oh no.
Candy. It's like
Chucky and Andy. The C.
Like Chucky and Andy. Yeah, it makes it. It's really clever.
It's really clever, actually. But also, it's like...
Yeah,
it's also
big
like
lolly moods there. Yeah,
vibes.
Dislike it. Again, see, I don't know how to feel about it. Like,
no, that's not good.
Like, this is not a real character. It's a robot. But the fact that it's in, like, a kid's body... But, yeah, it's weird. It's a little weird. Dislike. But also, I mean, what do you expect when you make stuff for adults? Yeah, it's called Candy. You're welcome.
No, we're not going to get into that discussion right now. There's a lot of discourse about that on
I know. I
Tumblr.
saw it the
You
other
read
day
up
where some
on that
people
too.
were like, art. Well, you know what I mean. It's It's like, yeah, art can't be immoral, but like, don't draw fucking pictures of kids. Anyway,
Yeah, because it's very often used as like a grooming mechanism, and it normalizes it
exactly.
and all of that. Like, there's some validity to that. Like, it's
anyway. There's this picture
true.
here that says Andy's cummies. You're welcome.
Can't believe you said that on my podcast.
I'm telling
How
you the
could you do
cringe.
this?
I'm showing you the cringe. You want to hear
Go
more?
on.
You asked me.
I want to hear more.
You said, please look it up so I don't have to. Oh, yes, is Candy Killer.
Tell
I
me
believed
more.
in you so much. Why? What else do we have here? My favorite, actually, is oh, I forgot the ship name. It's Tiffany. Tiffany, the best one. Yay.
Tiffany.
It is good stuff.
Good
They always
stuff.
make her look like real
Solid.
thick. She's so cute.
You can't see your legs, man.
Can't see your legs. Oh. You're so cute.
It's like an artistic
be.
interpretation. We don't know. They could be.
Yeah.
Chucky didn't stay with her for no reason.
Boy. But yeah, this. Oh my god, Tumblr loves gay stuff. It's so funny. Oh, there's some where he's a human, which is kind of fun. It's like, oh, they're just young and they have boyfriends. It's like, oh my god. You're like, please stop. No, dude.
No, go on. Tell me
just telling
everything
you
you
all
gotta
about
say.
it, man. I can't be too excited about it because I'm not like, what's it called? A, it makes me uncomfortable. B, I don't know, man. I'm not a fan of the size difference. He's a doll.
If you say that as like chubby chasers.
That's
we don't-
different.
Yeah,
I
that's
said I don't like
different, though.
this size different. He is not bigger. The other one's just small.
The other one is just...
No, you
Yeah, we
can't
don't
be
like it
just
when the other
small.
one's
You have to
just
be regular
small.
size, and then the other person has to be huge, tall boy. There's a difference. There is. You gotta
It's
learn
a
the difference. But yeah,
it's very important.
yeah. 10 out of 10 fan. Or 6 out of 10 fan. 6 out of 10. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of people
6
in
out
here.
of 10.
All the people that are like,
Yes, that's kind of how like movie fandoms go, though. They're just sort of like a spark, and then they disappear. I remember
Oh
being really big into
my
like the
God.
Megamind fandom. Yeah, when it first came out, I was like super into it. Like Mega Man and what's it, Metro Man? That was my shit.
wait.
Yeah, and then people didn't realize how good Mega Man was until it was on Netflix, and then suddenly everyone's like, Mega Man is so good, oh my god. And I'm just like, I've been telling you guys, literally. Always telling my friends, because like I'm a fan of animation. My friends also like animation. I'm just like, please, go watch Mega Man. I beg of you. It's so good. And they're just like,
They're
DreamWorks
like,
shit.
no thanks.
Yeah, I don't want it. How dare you come into my house and talk about
Them bitches
DreamWorks?
that made Shark Tale. Fuck out of here. Oh my goodness. Oh man.
Yeah. So yeah, I have a lot of
Megamind?
fond memories of the Megamind fandom.
That's fun. Oh my god, actually now I'm gonna look it up. The size difference though. The size difference.
He's He's just skinnier. He's just a twink. That's all it is.
Even better.
Like, even better.
They're gonna get us. That's so problematic. It's like, sorry, man. Old habits die hard. Love. Oh, we left
I
it
think
off.
that's the end of the podcast.
And they talked about fan fiction at the end. Wait. There's some I'm telling you. I don't know, man. I just think it's fun. I like it. I like it when it's not sexual for the new guys, because it's really cute. It's all of it is like the not creepy ones. All of it is just like, yes, my best friend, the robot. Everyone on here just wants someone who would love them unconditionally.
I think that's also like the appeal of like haunted dolls. Sometimes people just want to hold something that they think has a spirit in it.
Me.
You know? I need it. It needs me. Yeah. But yeah,
Oh, it is getting late.
it's getting late.
I'm gonna continue.
So thank you for listening to our first movie episode, I guess. What should we call this?
Oh wait,
Doll movie?
we didn't rate our favorite question. Last one. Which is the hottest version of Chucky?
I already told you. It's
Okay, agreed.
Bride of Chucky.
That's it. Gato, quick,
Gato.
best Chucky.
Gato!
See the Chucky, man.
You fell asleep.
Well,
Anyways, I hope you guys fell asleep to this podcast. It means a lot to us. It's like I fall asleep to YouTube videos all the time. That's literally the only reason I use YouTube.
no, man. We just need.
I don't watch content.
Yeah, I hope all of you guys subconsciously know about the Chucky fan fictions and fandom. Oh, please
Tell us your favorite ship in the comments below, and we'll tell you that it's the wrong one.
We'll tell you how you're absolutely wrong. And there's zero chemistry between those two.
Like as usual, yeah, you're wrong.
Get that
Your
shit out of
fucking
here.
crack ships, get that out of here. So yeah, like, subscribe,
Yeah,
bell notification. Is that a thing? Yeah, that's the thing. You know, all of that. It helps us grow the channel. You could find us on Instagram and Twitter at haunts_r_us. You can find us on Tumblr. It's haunts-r-us. I mostly just post like whatever cool shit I find on Tumblr.
It's fun.
That's just like my spooky side
I'll sign
blog.
in and repost all of that.
So yeah, you could reach
All
us.
of the Chucky fan fiction.
Yeah,
I'll get the stuff
I
that
post some
isn't,
good
like, weird.
stuff. Yeah, I always like posting. Yeah, I like posting like people's doll, like vintage
do
doll
look cool.
collections on there, just because I think they look cool. Like
Right.
I wish my collection looked this sophisticated. It was
Yeah,
just
I
like
was
my
thinking
Tenny
that.
color Bratz dolls. I love
That's what
them
mine
though.
looks like.
I
my,
love them.
My shelf is like all decked out with like goth stuff, and it looks really like nice and black. And then I just have these these fucking thought babies all over the place. I'm like, I made sure every single book is black. Here's my thought baby.
Yeah, here's my neon pink and green thought baby.
The Trisha Paytas thought baby. That's my favorite one.
Man, show us your collections. I want to see. Like, I feel like a lot of these folks probably have like cool like
Oh,
collections. Also, we should start posting our collections
I
on the
have so
Instagram
many.
and everything. Yeah, show us your collections. Tell us your story. Your like haunted dolls. Do you have a haunted doll? Tell us about her, man. We love to hear it. You could reach us anywhere from like the comments, their DMs. We also have the email, HauntsRUs@gmail.com. And yeah, we'll be happy to talk to you. And I think that marks the end of the very first movie podcast episode. I hope we get to talk more about like Chucky movies and like other doll movies, because there's like a bunch of really fun like B and C movie tier like doll movies.
Because I want to look up more
my
ships.
favorite. Yeah, tell us more like cool doll movies. We're always looking for new ones.
Good night.
Yeah, that's the end of the podcast. Thank you for joining us tonight.